Okay, hey everyone, it's Dan, back again with another tutorial, the second one. I just want to start by saying thank you so much for just all of the views, the subscribers, the likes, the comments on the treehouse. It was unbelievable. I'm blown away by just how how much it blew up. Yeah, just a massive thank you to everyone. The positivity has been crazy. The comments are also lovely. Yeah, thank you to everybody that said something nice or not nice. Just any criticism's great because I can try and improve from that. And of course, everyone that subscribed, I'm hugely grateful. I've gone up by about 600 subscribers since that treehouse video came out. It's wild. But yeah, we had a comment for a river/beach side house, which I've gone and given a go at doing. Hopefully you'll enjoy how the result is. It's pretty similar to the community post I made, just sort of giving you a bit of a heads up that I was going to do it. I've changed a few things. I added a Dino Pen, which was a comment someone suggested, and also adding a balcony, which was another suggestion as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Everything you need is here. I will endeavour to add a graphic that is a bit nicer for you to see what you require for the build. But that's everything here. And the decoration, which you'll see in the intro, is here. So that's what I've used for the interior, the exterior, that kind of stuff. But everything you need to basically build the house is in the inventory here. So to get started, what you're going to want to do is put down 20 of the wooden foundations. I'll give myself a bit of a hint here, just because the location I built it on, I want it to look the same as the thumbnail if I can. So you want to lower it to about that low. It's not all the way down, it's a little bit up from as low as you can go. And it's a 4x5. I have taken the tip of using the ghost mode as well, so thank you very much for that hint. Then it's one level down, and it's all stone along the bottom here. Stone triangle foundations that snap onto the second one in from the left, as you're looking at it from this angle at least. And that's the main foundation of the house done. I've almost lined it up with the original one. I hope it's all still going to fit okay. The next step is stairs along the bottom here. And then the next variant, which is the curved one for these edge bits here on the triangle foundations. You want to snap them so they're curving outwards from there. Now we'll then go ahead and put down the pier. Which is 2, and then half ceilings. So 2 big ceilings and then 2 quarter ceilings on the end. This is stone pillars on here. Just on the edges of the ceilings. And then underneath there is railings, which you want to snap underneath and then flip upside down, like so. And then on the front, it's 2 upside down ceilings like that. I just think of that as like a mooring point, you know, where you'd bring a boat maybe and tie the rope on. so that's why I've done it like that. The next step we'll do with the bottom will be quarter ceilings, and they snap on to these two foundations here, and then another two off this end, and then one ceiling here. Now this is purely because I need a quarter wall here for this a later step to work, so it's a bit of a waste because you won't see a lot of it. Really the only bit you do need is this wall, but because I just want to finish the look, I've gone with just completing that underside with quarter walls. You don't have to though, like I say, you can just do this bit here, that's fine. And just to make use of that, we will go ahead and do it with the quarter ceiling, set that to a triangle, and that quarter wall lets you snap it sort of intersecting with the other foundation. I should have kept that up. We'll do 3 triangle ceilings here. Over on the endmost foundation here, next to the stone foundations, you want to do 1 ceiling, and then walls around the bottom of that. And along the front here, it's wooden stairs. Snap points can be a bit fiddly. That goes all the way along the bottom there, obviously intersecting with that block on the end. And then 1 on that triangle piece. And if we can get to snap, 1 more there. Which I think gives quite a nice curved stair. And then underneath this sort of outcropping is going to be railings, which are snapped first like that, and then 1 more underneath it, but flipped. And that way you get quite a nice sort of a post support type effect. So just repeat that around the edge. These ones overlap here. And then on this part here, I went with walls, simply because you can't snap these like this on this part of ground. It's just the way the ground works, it won't let it happen. So I've used the quarter walls flipped on this part here. And then on the very edge of these, it's 2 pillars, which can be a bit fiddly to snap on. They should go on there. If you're having trouble with that, like I am, you can use a pillar, which I should have done from over here, not from there, like that. And that will then give you the edge bit. And that's the majority then of the sort of the base platform of the house done. I'll start with the walls next. So up at the patio end, it's double doorways. A ordinary doorway. A window. An ordinary wall. Same again here. Same again there. A window. A full doorway with no top on it. 2 walls. And again, another wall there as well. And that's the ground floor layer done. what we'll do next is the fireplace section, which is a bit complicated. So the fireplace just goes in between, as central to that wall as you can get it. And then a lot of our stone quarter walls come into play. So we want to place one next to the fireplace. Our 2 stone quarter ceilings go above the fireplace like that. Then out the back, it's wooden quarter ceilings. It should snap to the back of those, I hope. There we go. And then stone quarter walls. And then these intersect here into the wooden wall. And this is basically just building up the chimney part. Now on the inside, 2 stone walls will get used. So the first one is a doorway, and the second one is a double doorway on top of that. We'll continue with the stone walls, the quarter walls. And we continue around the edge like that. And here we've got our first of our stone sloped walls. It goes like that. Bring the stone quarter walls up to meet that top of the sloped one. And then our second sloped stone wall goes on the top there like that. We have to keep building this one up. Like so. And then you can put wood walls on the inside. I've just done that because it makes it more cheap if you're playing this in a survival setting. It doesn't cost as much. And sorry, this one here will be flipped as we begin the top floor. And that's how hopefully that should be looking for everyone by now. We'll go ahead and put a door on here. I've done this because it makes quite a nice cupboard for both the bottom and the top floor. And I have that set to always out just so you can always close it again, doesn't intersect. Quarter ceilings on the inside. Oh, sorry, same over here as well. Sorry, that should have been 2 quarter ceilings on here. That's the top floor completed. We have curved stairs coming down from the top floor like that. Using railings. Complete sort of the landing area. And then you can see there how that cupboard works on the top. And then same again down here on the bottom. And that's the fireplace complete. I quite like the way that design comes together. Something a bit different. And we've got little friends. Wants to join in. Probably get rid of. He's going to come back. No, seems to have got bored. Right, returning to the fireplace then. And complete the interior of it with these quarter walls. Don't put one there because then when we put the wooden wall in, it completes that, sort of like the chimney sloping away and then up into a single chimney. So we'll go ahead and put that wooden wall in now. That's flipped, like so. The top level is, I guess you could say 3 units high, in terms of that being a 2 high, and then the quarter wall on top makes it 3. So we go around the edge there with 3 more quarter walls. So 1 second, I'm just going to change the settings so that the lighting fixes itself, hopefully. There we go. I'll start on the roof section. Again, these are flipped. Same again on the inside. It's too high. Sloped wooden wall on the end. Like so. And you can snap 2 more to the top 2 quarter ceilings, which the quarter wall, sorry, which is why we've done that. So that gives you that complete triangle like that. Now on the inside, we need 2 quarter ceilings snapped to the topmost quarter walls. And then 1 more quarter wall in the middle. And this is going to let us do the overhang, both on the outside and, both along the length and the width of the house. Go ahead and finish the rest of the walls. This one's a window. I apologise, sorry, that one is not a window. That one is a wall. I said I'd apologise less to somebody that mentioned it, but if I'm making mistakes, I have to say sorry. Interesting, that's not snapped properly. Ah, that's because that's a secret wall, isn't it? Yep. Be careful of that. I keep doing it. It's so easy just to go from a window to that and think it's a normal one, but it's not. There we go. Normal wall. This one here is a normal doorway. You've got 2 full doorways. Again, these all should be flipped at the top, just to match how I've originally made it. But of course, it's completely up to you how you want to do the top. Doesn't matter. This is a normal wall. Sorry, that's a window. Another window here. It's a short door on the top, and then 1 more window wall to complete the walls for the top floor. Again, I've done a secret wall here, haven't I? Yep. It won't matter in a lot of places, but obviously snapping on the outside it does matter. So if you do that elsewhere on the build, it won't be too much of an issue. It's just if you can see it on the outside of the build, there won't be, they won't join up properly when it's one of those secret door walls. So we'll go ahead and put the rest of the roof parts in. You can just do the quarter walls all the same, but if you want it all to line up properly, you should press R to go to the second variant when you do the top layer. So I've just put that somewhere over here. Apologies, let me go and grab that. Put that back. Like so. And that way you get interchanging slots. If you didn't do that, there would be a 2-slot gap, if that makes sense. And then you get gaps in the walls when you attach everything together. Slope tools on the end. There's a tree in the way. And same again, they snap up the top like this. Find the right snap point. Somewhere in there. There we go. Oh wow, we went flying there, didn't we? We'll fix that. Sorry about that. And then same as on that end wall. 2 ceilings. And then a wall. Again, all quarter variants. And this is just all the same. There's no change between the 3 of these triangles. Aha, you see there. I didn't change the I didn't change between the 2 of them, so they didn't fit. So you can see there how there's two slots there together where there should be a gap. So just flip it to the next one over if that happens. There we go. And then the quarter ceilings. And the quarter wall. And that tops off the roof end bits. We'll go ahead and complete the chimney section, which is just one interior quarter ceiling in there. That just means that you can snap the rest of the quarter walls to it to create the rest of the chimney shape. And we'll leave that there for now, and then complete the roof. With the roof, it's important to start with the lowermost sections first, because you can't put a roof underneath this top one. If you start at the top, you have to start at the lowermost snap point first, like that, and then you can then go ahead and lay the top one on. But we'll do the entire bottom row first. You want to come 2 out from there. Same again on that side. Just 1 here. And you can go all the way across on this side. Like so. That's how we should be looking so far. And then the corner roof pieces set to the roof corner. snap together like that. And you can do the same over here. Manage to connect those two ends. And then just to avoid any weird sort of interior roof parts, I've used again the triangle roof on here too. If I can get the snap point to work. There we go, like that, and that completes the edge, as you can see. Like that, with the triangle bit, and that just means that on the interior, when we complete the ceiling, there's sort of no bits of roof sticking through the ceiling. Again, just a bit of OCD. You don't have to do that. It's really quite a small bit of clipping on the inside if you don't, so it's not really an issue. And then we can start with the top of the roof. So that just snaps to that quarter wall that we placed earlier. I'm just going 2 across from the top, and then all the way across on this side. That completes one end. The snap points can be a bit fiddly at this point. And what we'll do is we'll go with the triangle bits. We can get the snap point. I think I may have placed too many there. I apologise about that. 1 second. Okay, apologies. I need to just revert back to that one, because it should snap overlapping. I can get it to, like that. Then we go one more across, and then you get that snap point there. I'll do the same on this side. I'll just show you again. So you're looking for the actual sloped roof snap point, as if you weren't doing an overhang, which we'll get easily now because we put the other side on, but it will basically be overlapping like that. And then you can go 2 of them, the corner roof piece. Same again here. Same again there. That completes that part of the roof, and then you'll be left with a little hole, which again you can snap the roof bit to either one of these, doesn't matter. And that's the roof complete with the overhang. So I'm really pleased with that actually. I think that looks really nice. And then you can see on the inside, it's all looking good. Then around the interior, where we've got these gaps, it's walls, quarter ones, just all the way around. Find that last snap point. There we go. And there should be one more gap on the outside here. There you go. And then we'll return to finish the chimney, which will be the remaining stone quarter walls. And that goes up 2 more. from that section. And that's the chimney finished. And we'll turn back inside the top level. And I'll reset it back to daytime just so we can see what we're doing again. And then get ceilings in here. 6 of the quarter ceilings to fill in that end gap. And then wood ceilings just to finish you rest in, and that gives you that 3 high top floor, like that. And then move on to the pillars. So it's stone pillars in every corner. Snap down twice on the front if you can. Stone pillars either side of the entrance. One stone pillar in the corner, which is halfway in the middle of the chimney. A pillar here. And get just every corner has a stone pillar on it. And there is one more here. And if you want to, you can also snap another one underneath. I will do that. And that will be just to finish the balcony. Which goes across like that. And then railings around the edge. Like so. Moving on to the wooden pillars. These snap 1.5 above every stone pillar. You can see like that. And that's simply because there's a half wall up there. You can get the half, that half intersection. You struggle to find the half snap. It's just a case of aiming for a half wall. I can find it. Oh, it's in there somewhere. Let me just double check that's in there. Sorry about that. No, it wasn't. No, it was in there. Interesting. That should work fine. Do the other side anyway. There we go. Don't know why that one doesn't want to work for me. There we go. Found it on the inside. Sorry about that. And that hopefully should just work for you from the outside. But I don't know why that wasn't working for me there. Same again on these corners. And the last one's on the interior corner here. Again, one full pillar and then just intersect. So you've got half a pillar on top. We're getting there. Start to finish the doors and the railings. So railings around the edge here of this porch. There's an overlap there. These back doors are all glass. Or the greenhouse doors, I should say. Greenhouse door here for the balcony. I'll just say again, there was one for the back door. These upstairs windows, these 2 large door windows, are glass greenhouse doors, and then the one above the front door is a greenhouse door as well. Down the bottom it's a stone door for the front door. And above that with quarter ceilings, 2 of them, you get a porch. Like so. All the windows are stone hatch frames. And they're rotated once with Q so that they all open upwards. I'll go ahead and open all those up. So we can see what we're doing a little bit. On the inside of every single window there is a rope ladder. My preference on that, simply because I'm not a massive fan of the greenhouse parts. They're quite dark, but they do work well for the bigger windows. The smaller ones I'm not a huge fan with, so I've gone with the hatch frames, simply because it offers some kind of protection, I suppose, if you want to close the windows. But also the rope ladders look a bit like blinds, and I quite like the way that looks. And we'll grab onto that and then fall through the world. It goes back through. Sorry about that. But you can see that effect there is what you get. Similar thing on the treehouse, but it was on the outside with that. Just gonna fix my go so I'm not going so fast. Sorry, no ropes on the no rope ladders on the back side of the house, but the last one goes above the front door, like that. And around the edge, it's beams, wooden pillars to form those beams. And along the tops as well. There we go. So the wooden beams go around the bottom half of the upstairs and then along the top as well. So we're almost there. That's the house done now, and the pier and the patio and the porch. The final part is the Dino Pen. So for that, it's all the fence supports, the wood fence supports, and they are all snapped facing inwards. And with this, you want to go for I guess you call it the second angle inwards. It's not 90 degrees, but I don't think either of these are 45. So it's just the shallower of the two looking at it. Again, facing in. This is where the door goes, and for this one you flip it so it faces out. Flip again so the remainder is facing in. Not quite there yet. And for the In the bottom half, you need to start from the house. Make sure they're facing inwards. Like so. And that will join up. Because we've started on the house foundation, you can get all the way around just to here. The reason being is because that the fence supports won't go that low. So you have to then resume it from the house to make it meet up at the end. If you're starting on a part of ground that's fatter than this, you won't have that issue. It's simply because that this particular house is built on a slope. That's why. Again, just to touch on that, if you do want to build this somewhere flat, the only difference you'll probably have to make is just have these stones, the stone foundations, be flush with the wooden ones. There'll be no step. It will just raise up and meet with the wooden ones. But if you build it on a slope like this, then that'll obviously all work together as planned. So working on the rest of the pen. Switch that to a pillar. And we snap that to the centermost fence supports on both sides. That's where the door's going to be. And go around the edge with the quarter walls flipped once, so you get the lighter colour. That way you get the fence supports on the outside, and I think that gives quite a nice effect with the wood quarter walls there. And just repeat that all the way around. Where you can, start putting them underneath, just to fill the gap. Again, if you're doing it on a flat surface, you won't need to do that. So you may find you have extra quarter walls, which I've obviously allowed for because this one's on a slope. When you get down to this bottom bit, again, if you're on a slope, just do the bottom half. Now for the doors, snap to railings, and at the top snap point for the pillar, snap it until you get the downward angle like this on both sides. Do the same again over here. And then for the rest of the walls, you want to snap it and flip it once. And here at this end where it meets the foundation, one pillar and snapped to the quarter wall so you get it lower down. Same again here. And then snap another pillar next to the door side of the pen. I'll do it in line with it, it doesn't really matter too much which angle you have. Same again here. And then here along this length. One pillar at the end. And one pillar down here next to the door again. One here. And then you should get one snapping to this quarter wall we placed much earlier on in the tutorial. And that completes the edges of the pen like that. And then the doors go in. Sorry, the doorways need to go in first. Just snap them as they are, no flipping. And that's the doorways complete. And on the innermost two of the 4 wide foundation, I'm going to snap 2 stairs. railings here on either side. Then going back to the fence supports on the interior. Either side of the stairs, it's 2 of those. One more here. And then in the middle of this side of the pen, 2 more. And we will bring the trough from the decoration side of things, and that just snaps. Not like that. Let me get that back, sorry. And that just goes in the middle. And that's the pen complete. And that is the build complete. So river / beachside house with Dino Pen. That's it. Apologies for the few mistakes there throughout the video. A few little hiccups with the roof. But hopefully that was fairly easy to follow. Again, I'm going to try and refine the process. It's my second ever one, so I'm going to keep working on it. And this is a much longer than the tree house. So I hope you managed to get it all the way through. Again, I'll probably look at doing some more flatter builds in the future, just so that they can easily be put anywhere on the map. But similarly, I think it's quite nice to do some sloped builds, because, you know, not everywhere on the map is flat. So if you can build on a sloped spot, then you can really build anywhere. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching this, commenting, liking, and any subscribers that join up. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks very much.